Yesterday we went to the first Thursday market. It's as obvious as it sounds. On the first Thursday of every month, they host a market on K Road. Shopping, party, bar, drink, food streets in Auckland. I think because of this, we expected the market to be pretty special. I managed to shoot some footage while we were down there. We were only there for probably about 20 minutes. The video is just more intended to give you an idea of what the market looks like. Is it worth going down to? What kind of things they have there? We're really lucky. We live like basically on K Road. We literally just have to walk across the Rainbow Bridge and we're there. K Road could be a pretty interesting place at times. It's quite messy, quite a lot of rubbish about, and it's not the best kept street. I wouldn't let that put you off. It's super diverse, it's super mixed. You've got all these different free art shows and art galleries that seem to just be popping up every week. A free entry, you know, the artists are there. It makes your walk home every day quite interesting. Lots of bars. We've spent a few nights burning the midnight oil in some of these bars. You know, trendy hemp shops, charity shops, clothes shops, vintage shops. So, you know, from a shopping perspective, it's definitely got its audience. Like your reclaimed clothes, you like to dress a bit more out there maybe, or off the beaten track. You're not shopping down Queen Street, trendy mainstream shops. So we're just coming up to the market. You can actually hear We didn't actually stay long enough to see this band that was setting up, which maybe is part of the reason we didn't enjoy it so much. I think going through the market now is a really, really good mix of kind of little independent vendors, but it's very gifty. Jewellery, leather products, these handmade candles were awesome. If we lived somewhere and we had a house, we'd get some, and if we were with family and friends around us, we'd get them for presents. For us, it wasn't much good. Loads of cool little gifts, people hand making stuff. There's a bit of kind of thrift shopping as well. Quite a few of the empty storefronts around the area had been opened up, and they'd allow people to kind of create pop-up spaces in there as well, which was cool. Destination spaces where they've got music and a bar open and some clothes on sale and stuff like that. If we were in the right mood, if we lived here, we'd embrace it a bit more, be a bit more excited. Got the classic English pub there. Been sandwiched down this narrow alley. I don't know if it's normally like that. You've got a lot of roadworks going on down the middle of this street that it bends around, so it means that it's all been pushed onto the pavement in this narrow little passage. They're having to work with what they've got. You did have one little food vendor there at the end as well, which, given that we love our food, was a little bit disappointing. I mean, K Road is absolutely chock-a-block with restaurants, so I guess it's not like you're stuck for choices. We kind of go to these things and expect there to be loads of street food, so it's a little bit disappointing. It's us just wandering back now in the other direction. It literally probably took us 5 minutes to wander through the whole thing. It wasn't big at all. It was maybe a little bit underwhelming for how much people hype it up. A mix of food, gifts. This was mainly just kind of small independent gifters. If you need Christmas presents, this is ideal. There's another First Thursday market on the 16th, I believe, of December, and that's a Christmas themed one, hence why it's not quite the First Thursday. If we were out, if we were having a few drinks, you know, we might, if the weather was a little bit nicer, we might stand there, watch the band. We also had a wander up K Road. These guys were awesome. They just set up a little rave stand selling soup. The lady actually there in the pink dress dancing was chatting to us at the traffic lights. She said she went for the free sample, then went back twice for the soup. She was enjoying it so much. You go into this precinct and kind of like a bit of a fashion market. I really like it in here. It's a really cool vibe. We're going for dinner at a Lowbrow soon. This is how it is normally in here, minus the extra clothing rails at the beginning. It's really cool. The little quirky bars. A cool place to hang out on K Road, definitely, before you maybe head up to some of the bars and clubs. But it was literally like maybe 100 metres of stuff, so we headed back out. You can see the beautiful rainbow flag crossing. Sneaky snackies just across the road there as well, where you can get your donut burgers. I think for us, we weren't buying gifts and we weren't on it for a night out, so it didn't offer us much, which is why I think we maybe left a little bit pessimistic. Would I visit K Road First Thursday Market? I definitely would recommend it. The independent stalls and retailers, the stuff they were selling was really good quality, quirky, decorative, exciting, perfect for gifts, perfect for Christmas. People that are hard to buy for, you can just find them something random there that they'll really like. Plan to make an evening of it, maybe go for something to eat nearby, go for a few drinks, have a wander around, pick up some bits and pieces, grab a drink and watch the band. I think you'll have a much better time. We just kind of popped down there to see what all the fuss was about. That was probably the wrong attitude to have. That's K-Road First Thursday Markets. I'm heading off to Vietnam and Thailand and possibly the Philippines at the start of next year. We fly out on the 3rd, so there'll be more travel, more food, more insight into what's good. Catch you in a bit. That was awkward.